Hey and welcome to this new video of learning and mastering ECMAScript6 or JavaScript. So in this video we will learn about function. So probably in those previous video you see me create like a function, maybe in the variable video or the if else statement, but like in this video we will see like a different type of creating a function. There is like lots of type of function in JavaScript. I think three type of function. Yeah, so we'll start with the normal one that everybody know, and probably if you're like using another programming language, it's the same. We start with function. After that, the name of function. For example, let's keep it simple. For the beginning, just say hi. And here we want just, for example, console, we want just to log hi. And here, for example, this hi. And to call this function or to invoke this function, we just type its name, for example, say hi. Now if we run this, we will see this hi. We can repeat it like as many times as we want. Also, it exists like some parameter with some parameter in function that's mean in here. For example, here I will type name, for example, and here I will use hi plus this name. So that's mean if I run this, we will see here an error. Why? Because like this function, it needs a parameter to function, and this parameter it's a name. And here we can, if you want, we can type his data type, for example here, and type string. We could do this. So we can do this, but we don't do it a lot. We just type it just like that, just the name of our parameter, and here we can like specify the data type. For example, if we want a string, we type here, for example, a string, and now if we run it, we will see hi with the name that we pass as string. If we want to pass, for example, a number, we just go here and type a number, and we will see hi 5. Also, we can like put as many parameters as we want, for example, name, age, for example, and here plus, for example, I am, for example, and after that the age. And here also, so now I need two parameters. So for example, the first is a string, so I will type it as string, and second one is a number, for example, this number. So clear one again, and we will see this one is like our first parameter, and this one is the second parameter. We can also, for example, declare here some variables. So const name equal to yes web, for example, and here const age equal to 33, and here like sending them directly or use them directly. So now if I run this, what we say will happen: undefined, because we need to like say them in here. For example, let's type here just n, and here just a, so we need to edit them here also, and here let's pass as parameter our const name and age, so those one in here. So now let's run, and we will see that it catch like the value of those variable. It exists now another type of or how to declare a function, and of course here inside this function you can use like whatever code you want. You can add if, else if, switch. We will see switch later, but basically you can do whatever you want. So here what I just want to show you another type, how to type a function. It's called anonymous function, and I think it's obvious by its name. It's anonymous. This means it don't have a name. So let's have a new variable, for example const say hi equal to this function, and we delete the name of the function, just like this. So we have now a variable called say hi, and this the value of this variable, it's a function. So now to call this function or to invoke this function, we need to go to this variable. So here, for example, I will type just hi. So just hi, and here I would like first type the name of the variable, but we know that this variable, it's a function, and this function, it have like 2 parameters. So that's mean here we need to give it those 2 parameters, so name and age. So now if I run this again, I will see like the same result. So now, for example, let's like create another function the same way. For example, const add equal function and none, and here it return, for example, num plus num. Basically, yeah, this number it added to itself. For now, for here, this I will type it like normally in the beginning, then I will change it to anonymous function. Just I want to show you a thing. So now we know that this function, it return like a number plus a number, so it return a number. So I could like do this, for example, const or let, I will use let this time. So let I will result, for example, equal add 5, for example, and after that I will console log this result. So console.log result. Clear. Let's run this, and it's 10. So basically what I did in here, so first I create a function, it return like a number plus itself, so I know it return a number, and here like the value or the result of this function, I put it into a new variable, I called it result, and after that I just show this result. So now let's make it again an anonymous function. So const on let, use whatever you want, add this one, and let's create another one. Const I don't know, for example, squared, for example, equal function. So num1 and here num2, number 1 and number 2, and here inside like this function I will use a return. So return num1 squared with number 2. So now let's see this with the console log. So console.log, and here I can type directly the name of the function and it will work. So we will like try with squared. So squared, and we see that it have 2 parameters. So I will just type 1 and 3 for 2 and 3, for example. So clear, run this. It showed me an error. Why? Ah, yeah. I typed the name of the function wrong. So clear, run this, and it's 6. So 2 multiplied by 3, it's 6. Here I can give it this function, I can put it as a parameter in here. How can I do that? so I will use just this add. And we know that this add, it's not like a normal variable like this one, but it's a function, and a function with a parameter. So I need to give her here that parameter, so I will give it, for example, 2 as the one before. So clear 1 again, and it's 12. Why it's 12? Because it goes to this first function. Here it's 2, so 2 plus 2 it's 4, and again we go to this function which multiplication, so 4 the result of the first function multiplied by 3, and it's 12. Can also type this, for example, here const, for example, create a new variable, so number 3, for example, equal to num1, give it 2, for example. So basically what I type in here, so I know this one, so if I didn't type like this parameter, he will take by default this true value. So this is a way to create. I think this video we say two way how to create functions, the normal way and anonymous function. We also have like a very important type of function. It's called the arrow function. If you don't know them, it's just to show you how it's like this. And after that we start typing our code in here. So that will be, I think, for the next video. So just practice that, go again, try to create a new variable, and here create a new function. Start with the normal function, use some if and else, and even else if statement if you need to, and try also like to use those anonymous function. Try to practice that, I want to say. So I think this is all for this video, and see you next.